TNT jumping is super useful for getting from place to place easily, getting away from somebody, leaving no bridge behind you as final, getting up somewhere high, or even just showing off and styling on people. But in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can learn to not only single TNT jump, but also how you can learn to double TNT jump. Also, if you enjoy this video and other videos of mine, please be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be doing many other videos and tutorials just like this one very soon. So with that being said, enjoy the video. Now that is a successful TNT jump. It actually has a lot of parts to it, and it's pretty difficult to actually do. So first, I'm going to need to go over timing. Now timing is the most difficult part to actually learn. So luckily, if you're good at timing, then you probably are good at the rest of TNT jumping. Now timing is just knowing when you should jump, knowing when you should run, knowing when you should really place your blocks for everything. Now that's more for like double and triple TNT jumping. But really just knowing when you should jump. Now you can see I have my TNT timer on, and that really helps. Especially if you're new to TNT jumping, like you've never really tried it or done it before, I would really recommend using this. So that's something you can do. But also you can see when I place my TNT, I don't know if you caught it there, but it did place at like 2.5 or 2.4. Now if for some reason you can't get the TNT timer mod, it's in Lunar Client, but if for some reason you can't get it, I think because it spawns at like 2.5, you can just count down from like 1 Mississippi, and that's about 1.5 seconds. Now for actually timing it, once you have the TNT timer mod, it's not that simple. You want to place it, and what I do is I will place it, and then I'll wait for the 1, I'll jump, run, and then I'll do my TNT jump. So the time it takes to get from here to like here, and then to jump again will take about 1 second. So you want to stand back, you want to wait for the 1, and then there's about 1 second left, so you place it, I see the 1, and then I jump, and then I got nearly the max there. I got 16, I think the max is 17 that you can get. Now if you're standing on the edge, and you're on a block, and you can't go backwards and do that, I think waiting for like 0.8 or 0.5 works just as well. Okay, there I waited for like 0.8 and I went 16 blocks, so that was pretty good. So if you're standing in the block, just wait a little bit after the 1, and then you'll go pretty far. You want to try not to go up there. There I went up. Yeah, there I went 17 blocks. And you can go just as far standing right here, but I think going like this, you do it more efficiently. Okay, so this is a TNT jump in slow motion, and you can see I stand back, I wait for my timer to tick down to 1 second left, I jump, and then I jump again, and then it launches me. And then you can see I go a full 17 blocks, which is pretty good. But then on the second TNT jump, I am jumping from on the same block that the TNT is on, and I actually go a bit late. I go at like 0.5. Normally you would want to go at like 0.7, so I went a bit high because I went a bit too late, but I still went 17 blocks. But now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you TNT jumping in an actual BedWars game. And I think the best map to do this on, if it's available, is Orchestra. Now this map, I don't know if you know, but from the base to mid to the base to diamond gen to each base, and then you can just pretty much go in a circle. It's only a 16 rush, and as I was doing over here, I can make a TNT jump of a 16 block gap. So on this map, you can get to anywhere. You can pretty much go in an entire circle and get to anywhere with nothing but a TNT or just a fireball. So if you really want to practice TNT jumping, this map is a great map to do it on. It also is really slow iron, so you're probably not going to get as many fireballs, unless you want to practice fireball jumping. Also, since this is a 32 rush, I normally don't wait for a TNT, but this time I did. And that was a pretty successful first TNT jump. They also had a TNT, and what are they doing? Now yellow should be dead. Nope, they're on 2. 1. 0. They were on 0. They have KB stick? Oh, they do. And they're using it on me in the base. Anyways, another thing you can do to just make your TNT jumping a little bit better and just get a little bit further is just place 1 block. That's all you need. So you can see, here I've placed like 5, but still. That's just because I want to get that running start that I was talking about, because it's just so much better. And yeah, I made the jump pretty effortlessly, if I would say. And a second TNT jump. Now, if you've been noticing, TNT jumping, while it's good, it does make you lose quite a bit of your health if it's not done super correctly, and if you're not getting all of that like airtime going forward, and if you go up and then over. I don't know if that made any sense. Also, I'm gonna void. But basically, you take a lot of fall damage while you're TNT jumping. And an easy solution to that is just use ladders. And I did not make that ladder clutch. But normally I would say ladders really aren't that useful, but I haven't made a single ladder clutch. But you know, for TNT jumping, they're pretty useful. And there they really weren't that useful because I didn't take too much fall damage, but there was that one TNT jump where I did take a lot of fall damage, and I was by like a lot of edges where I could have ladder clutched. So if you are TNT jumping and you know how to ladder clutch, I think it's useful. I don't think it's worth like buying ladders every single time. I don't think it's just worth the hotbar space or anything, but if you're gonna TNT jump or fireball jump or anything, or go up, just buy ladders. It's so much better to just be able to get down and save your health. Are you kidding me? He's on 1. I'm gonna try and do another ladder clutch. Alright, there we go. That's a good one. Alright, 2 in a row. That's not bad. He's over there, and I'm really hoping he doesn't just... He's gonna sneak by me and go over there. No, he's right here. What is he doing? Oh, bye-bye. Okay, GG. But yeah, that is pretty much all of single TNT jumping. But now I'm going to show you how you can learn to double TNT jump. Now, don't get me wrong, I love double TNT jumping. You know, I love to style on people, and I love to make them feel bad about themselves because they can't do what I can do. But it only works if it's done right. And pretty much everything I just told you about single TNT jumping really won't work in this situation. You kind of need to pretty much make up an entire new set of rules for double TNT jumping. Now, I think there's 2 ways you can do it. I do it this way, but I think some people also do it this way, where they'll place the TNT like here and then here, or down on this block and then on this block. For me, I place my TNT here and I place it here. So just for demonstration, I do it like this. You can see a successful 21 blocks. I think pretty much the farthest I've gotten is like 22 or 23 blocks. So pretty much a good 5 or 6 more blocks than with just single TNT jumping. So if I go in F5 and if I do a TNT jump, I've never done a double TNT jump in F5, so we'll even see if this works. You couldn't even see the TNT jump. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, well, even though it didn't work, you could kind of see the TNT. It got blasted midair. But yeah, pretty much it gets blasted midair and then it launches you even further. But then also, you can't really get a running start with this TNT method. So you have to TNT jump from this block, which is much more difficult. So what you want to do is you actually want to look for the 1 again. I know before I said when you're jumping from just 1 block, like if you're jumping from down here, you place 1, then you're going to want to look for like the 8 or the 5, like the 0.8 or the 0.5. But when you're jumping from up here, because it's actually this block launching you, and you place this 1 second, you're going to want to look for the 1 on this block. So when the timer ticks down to 1 on this block, that's when you're going to look. So you place the back block first, and then this one, you look for the 1, and then that was slow because I had to commentate. But anyways, back block, and then this block. And then you can see there, I went a full 22 blocks. You just want to look for the 1 while you're standing on this little block, while you're up here. And that didn't work because I just placed it right here. But another thing you want to be able to get good at is just placing the 2 TNTs really fast. Because if you don't place the second one, then something's going to end up... That's not going to happen. But something's going to end up happening where you place this one, and then it's like this one gets stuck. And then they just get launched at the wrong times, then you get messed up. And it just doesn't work. But yeah, you really want to focus on making sure you can place the 2 TNTs fast, and the timing, just jumping when the timer ticks down to 1. Okay, so here is my double TNT jump slowed down, and you can see I place my 2 TNTs one after the other pretty fast, and I think I leave at the 0.85, but that was pretty good because when I left, I ended up getting 23 blocks, and that's pretty good. But now it's time to try double TNT jumping in a game. And for double TNT jumping, I don't think it's best to do this one on Orchestra. I think the best one to do this on is either Solis or Lighthouse. Now I say this because you can get to a base to mid from double TNT jumping. So the best way to do this is to go on one of these maps. And in Lighthouse, you can go from a base to mid with a double TNT jump. You can barely make it, so you need to be able to do this pretty well. But it's a good escape, it's also a good offensive play. People don't see it coming. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to try double TNT jumping after my first rush. I'm going to double TNT jump to mid, and then, do I have enough blocks to get up here? No. Okay, now I do. But I'm going to double TNT jump to mid, and then I'm just going to collect some ends. For some reason, it just didn't register in my brain right then that he was going to respawn right there, and I was just doing my thing, putting away some iron and gold. I was taking my sweet time, too. Okay. Now I can go to mid, and hopefully he has some gold, because I kind of want to buy iron armor. Okay. I'm just going to make my structure right here. I think this gap is either 20 or 22 blocks. I don't really know. I'm just going to do this. And then I just barely made it. But yeah, see, there's now no bridge. This is also good if you're a final. Which, now I'm final. Now, I'm almost a final. I'll get back to TNT jumping after I kill this person. Kinda don't want to lose this game. Kinda. Just a little bit. Okay. That was... I panicked a little bit there. Just a little bit. Gonna be honest. Anyways. Now I have a flat bridge from my base to mid. That's not good. That's not good. Please no, I have my TNTs. They said what? Yeah, I'm confused too. I didn't think I was gonna win that. Okay, anyways. Now I got a TNT, so just back off for a second. Okay, well here's white team. And after this should be game end. They're on 1? Are you serious? I guess one more double TNT jump never hurt anybody. But at the same time, then I'm gonna be in mid. Just all alone. Okay, I barely made that. Now we TNT jump back. At this point, I'm just flexing. I'm just showing him how rich I am and how cool I am. Is this what Jeffrey Bezos does in his free time? He's like, look, all of you poor people, no, I have money, so I'm just going to TNT jump everywhere. He's at IRL and just buys like random houses and cars. But yeah, that's pretty much how you TNT jump. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you for watching, and goodbye.